clear out the wave and step over towards him, make sure that he's being constantly harassed with this Kunkka even when he steps away from the lane. But GPK, if you consider how well he played in game one, you know that he's not going to be the kind of man to make mistakes, and he's going to play it safe and make sure that he doesn't feed away his life on the early levels. Looking at these side lanes down bottom, Nico Baby and Vada getting aggressive onto Shashlo. I mean, these sort of dual lanes that we've got going on, is there a certain side lane that you think is going to be very hard for one of the teams early on?
The bottom lane's not looking good. The Vampire has a point in Rocket. Just drag the creep wave back. So far, so good. The bottom lane going for Alliance. I'm a bit worried for Wraith King. Like, it's been a while since I saw this hero. If Hector is not playing it, it means something is wrong. Lamb.
He should have this. I think with this level in the poison, it's not enough! GPK will live. He did the maps and the Fairy Fire that he was going to have that sizable gold lead, or at least he's going to be hitting the 6. He's going to be able to start making moves before the Kunkka is. We'll see how well he is able to do that. GPK, as we'll see down bottom, Excess Vampire able to run away and actually deny himself to the Ancient. A little careful how he steps in if Limb does find a chance to go on him. And in fact, it's the movement from
everyone
Vampire. They're all coming in.
Plan.
I mean, someone's going to die here. It's going to be whoever Limp gets his hands on, and Vampire does step a little too close, and Limp will finally be able to break the peace that we've had for the first 6 minutes, as First Blood is claimed. Though for Nico Baby. Still finding full levels, hits the 6 mid lane. See a bit of a play onto Limp. He's going to get caught back. The snowball save will come into play. Shashlo trying to bring him back, but the Colt, he was already there before. There's the Chrono. It comes out, but is there the damage? He's focusing the Kunkka. GPK does go down, so Nico Baby able to find something in return, but overall Gambit will come out on top with the double kill. Go for the good old Battle Fury Agonyms that we've seen him do before. Going to find an opportunity to jump in onto Shashlo. Shashlo turns the call. At the same time up top, GPK is being chased down as Limp gets it aggressive. Bottom lane, Shashlo is bringing them quite low here as he spins, but they have enough control, or do they? In fact, with the snowball, Hanskin didn't want to stick around. Shashlo's duking it out. He's actually salving up. They will manage to take it off, and Fada in with the slow. This should be enough, and it is. They'll get the kill, but at the same time, Limp did go down. Limp, whilst this was happening, this Viper's game as a whole just gets so much harder to play.
This is the problem with this build. You're going all in. I want to keep harassing people, but you still don't have a single point in Nether Toxin, so you can't hit the jungle.
The new PCs are installed and ready to go, as it looks like everybody's back on.
Kind of unfair for Gambit. They're playing an old PC, while 33 just gets a brand new one. That's a huge stack in Gambit's jungle. First item starting to drop. Optic
down bottom. Nico Baby just gets run down by the two of them. He tumble walks there, but he easily closed the gap with the slow. The Bellhunger and Vampire just running him down with those Tranquil's move speed.
That's a big one. Yeah, they also control both of the outposts, so no XP or Alliance.
They're trying to find something in return. They're like, okay, you kill our Void. We're going to try for the Wraith King, but he's got to reincarnate you. When you do it the once, you're not going to do it a second time. 33 using the Dream Coil to hold back the clock. That will keep him safe. So they lose their Void, they're able to pop a ring.
Just go bottom and keep farming.
Yeah, the temptation would have definitely been there, but he knows, you know, Gambit, knowing the reincarnate's not, but they're going to keep him safe. Mid lane, drag back into the combo, the bow tie, bring it out, Ice Blast, it will connect indeed. Vampire, can he step up the pushback with the Cogs? Cogs will live. They lose Hansken, but Hansken coming in, rolling forward, giving his life to make sure that Limp is able to separate himself, will save his mid laner. Now, we have extra backup. I mean, already with just the phase boots alone, we've seen how he's been able to run down Nico Baby. Extra TP's coming in for Alliance. They know they're going to get aggressive, and they'll turn. No hesitations. Nico Baby pops the Chrono. Can they burst him with the damage from Limp? He should fall down. Another aggressive time walk. Can he get the call off in time? But it won't save it. He'll fall, and they're looking for more. Alliance, they've got their sights set on Vampires. Vampire will try and duke it out through the trees. Jump forward with the time walk. They'll block him off. As Alliance, they'll take down the two of them.
The safer play for Gambit would be to just to scout the tier 1 tower with the rocket to see who's there and who can rotate, and extra wind lace on top of that. Here comes the initiation. Dodges it.
Ready shift.
Dodges that.
And now with the Dream Core down, Alliance is going to see if they can try and find something in return. We'll see the clock going deeper. He says, take me, let the rest of my team go. And they will. They'll kill off Excess Vampire, but a sort of a calculated disengage from Gambit.
FNG just corners himself.
All right, so you got both supports out of that move now. And also
around
that
crippled. on top of a missed chance. AA sending ulti on the top. They see Hanskin.
See if they can mess this up. They can. They'll mess him up. They'll get him with the jump. Hanskin. He'll get the snowball out, but he's dead. Oh, does die to a neutral creep. All right, so he's able to deny it. Make sure the Gambit doesn't get any sort of a BKB. We'll see what Nico Baby does want to get next, as the Battle Fury just a few hundred gold away from being complete. So as we say, both carries hitting that sort of that big item timing. Just the fact that Dream does it is a little bit quicker, and it's a little scarier than sort of Nico Baby's Battle Fury. Sure, the Battle Fury at the end game is going to speed up your overall farm, your overall game plan. So Gambit making the smart move not to jump the Tusk, because any sort of backup comes in.
They try to make something happen on the top, instantly TP to their tier 1 tower on the bottom lane. 8 seconds, they have time.
Well, they do get
take out the outpost
onto Shashlo, but Shashlo's tanky.
Shashlo's alone.
Yeah, with the 3 of them then Limp's damage offering, they will still find him as they'll get the kill. There's maybe a potential to turn things around in their favor though. GPK does drag back the Viper.
Disarm.
Jump forward from the void. He's got the Chrono on the 2, but does he have the damage? This radius, of course, is just ticking them down. They'll look towards GPK, but Vampire's over. And again, this is the problem at this stage. You come in with the Chrono, but there just isn't any potential to get the quick kills.
Now it's time to go for Roche. They know there's no Chronosphere. Viper's dead for 30 seconds. They have the lifesteal aura, but that's gonna keep them healthy. Faces Void, he goes in, but he gets disarmed by Heaven's Halberd. Was hesitating, do I pop it or not? And
see if they can mess around with him a little bit, they'll instantly kill it. Now Gambit, no, just get rid of this creep. Make sure that there's no way for them to interrupt. They don't try with the jump at all, they get the kill. But again, Gambit are the ones to pick up the Aegis. But yes,
hook shot,
get the goal. 33's on the run. Vampire's got a hook shot in a second, but he doesn't have the mana.
No mana.
Something to sing about for the Alliance boys. Still overall,
it's a lot of slow, a lot of kiting. You might have Aegis, but once
you got to do it 3 times though,
it's gonna be more slow.
And as soon as he's back up, GPK is looking for the setup onto Limp. Straight into the X-Mark Torrent. The save will be there from the Snowball. They head over to Dream. Dream still on the front line. The boat comes crashing down onto Limp. As Limp will fall, now with the hook shot available still, Vampire can close across on top of Hanskin, and they'll take down the 2 of them. Push in on the mid lane, take a tier 1 tower. As soon as a bit of fortune's there from Alliance, getting that Roshan kill steal from Alliance, trying to see what they could get. They get 1 life out of the Wraith King. It cost them 2 of their own, whilst Dream's able to step away with that Aegis still intact, and he's straight back to farming. Top lane Shashlo was pushing out. They move the 3 of them up here. They will finish him off. He's able to spend the money up on the pipe before he does go down, so limiting some of the gold to make sure that every punch connects, because if it's not, they're just not going to have anywhere near close enough to damage to kill any of these cores.
Wraith King just hit level 18, which means 3 points in reincarnation, 40 seconds cooldown.
Yep.
They want to fight. They want to keep fighting, use this Aegis, get the tier 2 towers.
I mean, leading the way. They're into the jungle of Alliance. Alliance aren't here though. They're elsewhere. Limp. Got to be a little careful how close he comes. See if Vampire wants to go for this. He's going to go for it. He's going to go for it. Straight over the hook shot onto Limp. Do they have the damage with Dream and GPK coming across? They certainly do. Excellent read there from Gambit. Limp just poking a little too far.
With the X mark, if they get the good vision, they have a really nice vision on the bottom tower, which is really low. GPK is gonna make sure that this tier 2 tower on bottom falls. I'm just gonna chip away some damage. The rest of the team.
But Gambit, they want to fight whenever. You know, their lineup good to go at any point of the game without that reliance on these long timings. And they're straight in over to Alliance's half. We'll see if they can catch out this time. Shasha, he gets the jump straight away. They're focusing the void. They want to try and burst before he's able to get anything off, and they'll do so. Death for 75. Nico Baby's got the pushback from the Cogs. Limp posts the BKB, but they're fighting through it. He's got to run. He's got to get Hansken jumps in to try and save him, goes across with the snowball, but GPK, he's heading in, looks for the tower connection, but Limp will be able to juke it out, backs away. They lose the toss though, and they're just diving in. They know without the BKB, Limp's got no further defensive potential, and just like that, Gambit waltz over Alliance. They're onto the tier 3. None of these heroes have buyback. And this is what I'm saying.
Everything.
Yeah.
10-second BKBs, not even popped. I mean, Viper used one, but this board that FNG placed to get any kind of vision
was just at that much of a lead. It's that easy. They make one sort of play like that. Alliance don't have buybacks, and suddenly Alliance lose so much at the base. An MKB, you're secretly hoping. You're saying, look, dude, MKB, what's that really going to do for you? You need something bigger. You need something greater, and he recognizes that. Mid lane, Limp, he's going to need some help. Post the BKB. Shashto's going to try and run him down. The shards do take him back. Nico Baby's in with the Chronos freeze. Call out the 2 cores. They focus down Shashto. They'll get the axe now. They'll try and move over towards the Kunkka. Do they have the damage though? Nico Baby, he just doesn't, or at least he's trying, but this Kunkka is so tanky. Hansken comes with the punch. That was even without the run buff. Now he's got the rum on him as well. Now Nico Baby's got to escape. He cannot fight this Kunkka right now. He needs the rapier.
From Aghanim Scepter, doing the God's work.
The water park is here. It's GPK. If Axe is able to get in, Nico Baby's got to get back. Time walk out. 30 seconds until Chrono once more. Top lane, Shashto tries for the jump in. Will be able to get on top of Fada, drags him back into the Ice Blast. And with that magical burst at the Ray Fire, it will push him down. Fada's gone.
Roche will respawn in 15 seconds. They have a courier inside the pit, so they will know exactly when it spawns. All tier 2 towers are gone. 2 melee Raxes on top of that. They should just play it safe, go for Roche, and then go and end the game.
It's going down pretty quickly. They've got to head over there right now. There is a DD outside of the pit. This could be a great setup if they're able to pick that up. They do grab it on Nico Baby, but he's got to make a jump. It's not going to be soon enough. Roshan's already gone. They pick up the Aegis. They pick up the Cheese Gambit. And now Alliance, they're in an awkward position. Nico Baby's going to jump forward. Maybe this DD is enough to find these kills. He's got to kill this Kunkka before he's able to get the Cheese up, but he can't do so. The chance is there. The Chrono wins. GPK's able to pop the BKB, pop the Cheese, get himself back up to full HP.
Storm.
And now this is a hard fight for Alliance to stay around in the Torrent Storm, throwing Limp up and down. Viper's gone. The rest of Alliance have to heavily get on the retreat right now. Shards will block him off. A buyback's in from Limp. He knows that the rest of his team is under fire as Shashto gets the call up onto Hansken. Hansken, he's got a bit of time in the snowball, but it's his own icy grave. But he'll still fall as it ends. Vampire also gets the vision, gets the hookshot over onto 33. Blink out's there. He's at least trying to draw them away from the base, but the chance for Shashto to lay down the Battle Hunger came in. He's got the Yules, so he will live. 33 does survive. For Gambit, they're already heading elsewhere. They're moving towards the mid lane, and GG's cool. I mean, Alliance, with no Chrono, with no chance of winning any sort of a fight this game, it's done and dusted. Gambit take game 2, and they take this series as a whole. 2-0 against Alliance.